Howdy folks, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a blizzard day to do reactions. So it's actually Monday toward the evening and power just came back on. So all good on the front here. And the reason I say that is because David Baumer, who made a gift for me to do this song, said he was hoping the blizzard didn't get us too badly. It didn't. We only lost power for like, I don't know, 18 hours or something like that. So it was starting to get a little chilly, but I can handle the cold. So anyway, we're back in action with Alan Jackson's She Don't Get High. I don't know high on what. Obviously, you think like weed, marijuana, or something like that, but I don't like ego-wise. Alan's the real deal, so anytime it's going to be Alan, you're like, oh, okay, let's see how he develops it. So thank you for this gift, David. And we're going to now find out what She Don't Get High is all about. Interesting beginning.
She used to get her fix with just one little kiss or a touch. Could send her over the edge.
Yeah.
I'd keep her up making love all night. Had the stuff to make her feel alright. But now,
Yeah, man.
she won't go near that ledge. She don't get high anymore. I don't make her fly like before. Her heart is out there soaring somewhere else. I'm not the song that she sings. Oh, I can't give her those wings. Hard as I try, I'm not the sky she's looking for. She don't get high anymore. I remember when she used to breathe me in. Back then, she couldn't get enough.
I think we all can relate to this.
We'd lay looking up at the clouds. I thought we'd never come down. She said my love was like some kind of drug. But she don't get high anymore. I don't make her fly like before. Her heart is out there soaring somewhere else. Oh, I'm not the dream that she dreams. I can't give her those wings. Hard as I try, I'm not the sky she's looking for. She don't get high anymore. Oh, I'm not the song that she sings. Oh, I can't give her those wings. Hard as I try, I'm not the sky she's looking for. She don't get high anymore. She don't get high anymore.
This is really interesting instrumentation for Alan.
She don't get high anymore. She don't get high. Don't get high on me anymore. Oh, she don't get high anymore.
different. David, very, very different for Alan. Alan can sing a ballad like anybody. The guy, he's just so eminently listenable. The instrumentation in here, if you would taken Alan's voice out of it and just said, here's the instrumentation, I would not have associated it with Alan. No, but he's multi-talented. He likes to try different things. I'm an open book, and I have to be careful with that too, because I don't want to, I don't know, people get upset with me. And I don't try to get people upset with me. I mean, but it is. So I'll just say virtually all of us can relate to this, where you're in a relationship and whatever happens, you're not their cup of tea anymore. But relationships kind of go through these different stages, and sometimes people fail to realize or accept or understand that, and this happens to a lot of couples, a lot of married couples, that like the honeymoon ends, if you will, where that period of time where you're building up to the excitement of the wedding day, and then you go on your honeymoon and you come back and it's all new and everybody's congratulating you, and you move into your new apartment, your new house, whatever you're moving into, and that's exciting. And there's this period of excitement, but then, you distance yourself from that as time goes by, and now, you're back into the routine of life, and now it's more about the two of you. And now there are two human beings in the same place at the same time, all the time, except when you're gone to work or whatever. And then you can start to annoy each other. And then you don't communicate as well. And then maybe you get busy with work and have to travel. And all these different challenges come up. And, what you don't realize is that you still are in love. It's just manifesting differently. But when the honeymoon phase is over, one or both of you could start to think something's wrong, and that the other person is the source now of your lack of joie de vivre, of enthusiasm and all that. And then you can start playing head games with yourself, not realizing that, it isn't that the other person changed. It's just that the dynamic of life changed. You're onto a different phase that's more serious, if you will. It can even be more productive, literally, if you start having children. You're reproducing. But relationships come to an end, and in this one, it sounds like it did or was about to. She just isn't turned on by him any longer. They used to make love all night long. She used to feel a certain way just by touching him, and then she changed her thoughts. I don't blame him for that. I don't blame her for that. It's not a question of blame. But in the dynamic between two people, how do you stay true? How do you be extreme enough to where you're willing to hold on to those initial feelings, your original ideas? That gets into validating the other person versus invalidating them. I'm going to do a video for my other channel on this. I was just telling a friend of mine about that I'm going to be doing a video on validation and what it is and the benefits of validation. But that's for another video. Alan, I loved this one. Made me feel things. Usually Alan does. Country is made for that, but it also got me thinking about things. David in Ohio. What am I going to rate this song? The number that popped into my head was an 8.8. It was really on the strength of the different ways in which, like, she doesn't sing the song she used to. Those kinds of turns of phrases to capture how I'm not all that to her anymore. I got to face it. And he's facing it in a song. So there you go. All right, guys, from non-sunny New Jersey, blizzardy New Jersey, have a wonderful day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.
I remember when she used to breathe me in. Back then, she couldn't get enough.